guys, I've changed. My life is so different now. Ah! Okay. So I figured that there's no normal person on the internet. So I'll be that normal person for everyone else. Okay. I am so happy Hollywood is running down. But I mean, okay, I think new talent has got to come, and that is a common people opinion. Oh my gosh, I think a normal talent should come, Okay, here's the thing. Aren't we all tired of seeing the same faces? Because guess what? I am. Also, everyone on the internet has the same face, if you think about it. And then we all are becoming clones of each other. No individuality. And it's kind of sad. And I don't know, also everyone has this addiction to fame. Girl, I just want to make money. But I want to be, I will be rich. But I want to be rich on my own merit. And I think I would choose rich over famous. My grandpa used to do this thing where before he passed, he was like, oh, would you like to be rich or famous? And I was like, famous, because you could become rich. No. I got older. And I learned more. My mother always told me to choose rich. And the fact is, I can act all philosophical from those 2 philosophy classes I took 3 or 4 years ago, and simply just say that, I learned more, I think, within my 6 months, because I moved from LA to another place that is very tiny. I am probably from one of the places that nobody else is from Los Angeles. I am the LA girl in town. And I came back to LA for the holidays. And I was I noticed the commentary on the whole clout thing. And the thing is, I used to have a clout. I still have clout friends. Girl, I don't have clout. Okay, let's just be clear. People think I do. I don't. And also, I think, I was reading my matrix chart. Oh my gosh. I was reading my matrix chart. And my matrix chart was telling me that this light is flipping me off. My matrix chart was telling me that I have to be humble in order to get what I want. I really want to start my own thing, and I have been working on it in the background. I know that my thing is happening. My thing will come. And, life is really about patience, but also having goals of what you want and stuff. But I think it kind of just broke my heart that what I grew up with. People just cared about validation and fulfilling the ego rather than going with why they love what they do. There was a speech I used to perform. It was my first speech. It was Simon Sinek's speech on the golden circle. And the reason why Apple became so successful was because they had a why. And theirs was to create the next generation of devices and and I think my why, I personally just want to come up with something that's conservative for in terms of wear. You know, I don't like crop tops. I think they're unnecessary. Like, I mean, they're cute, but I don't want to show off my stomach to strange old men. And that's okay. If you want to do that, I don't blame you. I just don't like wind touching my stomach and my back. And I am still, growing, and I still, I'm not like, I was comfortable when I was in college and walking around like that. Because, just not in front of my professors. I can't do it in front of my professors. It's so embarrassing. No, I can't do it. But, yeah. So I tend to think about, how people in LA and, people are like, oh, yeah, LA is so, materialistic. And I think another interesting statement to say here is that, it is materialistic, is a very, pay to play kind of city. And if you don't have money, you're miserable in Los Angeles. And, that could be a lot of other places too. But Los Angeles, you feel pretty miserable if you don't have money. And, I started going back to playing board games because with my family. And I think I enjoyed it way more than, per se, going out to an expensive restaurant. Yes, I will still grill a man to pay for me, and pay $1,000. Yeah. Why not? Okay. I'm not kicking out the rich. I'm just mentioning, how also, though, people don't care for other people as much. But it's the cultures are different in each state. The state I'm in, people are really nice. But I think, there's a lot more for, some of them they should experience. But that doesn't mean I've experienced more. Maybe I've just experienced different things, and that's okay. Maybe they've experienced more than me, and, they like what's going on in their lives. And I guess I kind of think that's so interesting to see people who are happier with less. It's like what Aristotle says. Would you rather be a pig in mud or be a human with all this knowledge? And the fact is, the pig with mud doesn't have any knowledge of this world and how big and beautiful it is. They just see the mud and they're happy. But the human has knowledge of this big, beautiful world, but they also see the big, beautiful flaws that make it the world. And then you go on Instagram, you go on social media, and you're convinced that, you're not enough because you're not making $5 million a year, $20 million a year. And, good for those people, by the way, who do that, who are able to make it. But then also being friends with a lot of these people. I mean, I haven't been friends with a famous person, okay? But let's just say they're I don't know. I don't even know where to put it. E-listers, F-listers. I don't know. Are they even on the list? But, they seem to care more about it, that they, all these materials and their status, that they don't think about creating a real conversation with a human being. It's what can I give? What can I take? And I find it so interesting. So I'm in this polarizing concept where I'm would I rather play with the pig in mud? Well, actually, no, they're both pig and muds. They're just different pig and muds. All right, bye.